Now this one is going to give me in a lot of trouble. Genshin Impact is not the worst gacha system in existence, but it is definitely not friendly either. The character banner does have pity, which helps, but the weapons banner 75% pull ratio, not a guaranteed, is a problem here. I'm not complaining, and thank God they added it for the weapons, and we do not have a repeated Staff of Homa incident.
And Staff of Homa is my root motivation, and we're going to bring it home right.
Yes, the game gives you free pulls. Yes, there is exploration currency. Yes, events help. But when you compare the amount of resources to the number of desirable characters the game keeps releasing, it is easy to feel like you're left behind. Maintenance is another mixed bag. Daily tasks are very quick. But if you want to fully explore the world and squeeze every reward out of it, that will take a lot of time. A lot of players enjoy it, but for others, it starts to feel more like work than entertainment. Endgame accessibility is another issue. You can absolutely clear content as F2P players, but the game has slowly become less forgiving in how it designs newer enemies. Also, the teams and combat expectations. So overall, Genshin is playable for F2P players, but it is not especially generous. 6 out of 10. Now, this is where the trouble starts.
I want problems, always!
Because since I just mentioned Genshin, I have to mention Wuthering Waves. Wuthering Waves is one of the most debated games on this list. A lot of players would put it much higher, and I get why. The pity is more forgiving than some of the bigger gachas, and I'm only talking about the weapon banner, because the pity is pretty much exactly the same in Genshin, but it does not have the 75-25 for the weapon banner, so the weapon banner is less painful, and the game gives out a decent amount of rewards through event and updates. If I was making this video a year ago, that point would not have been added, and points were deducted for it. But for recent patches, Wuthering Waves have been actually very generous for how many rewards they have been giving out recently. On top of that, the game is more action focused and skill based, which means execution matters more than just raw investment in many situations. That is a huge plus for F2P players. You can still clear everything without having all your characters fully upgraded, but there are still few issues. Some characters are apparently stronger when paired with specific teammates or weapons, which adds pressure to pull more. And you can say that is the case for pretty much every gacha game out there. Yes, but the amount of reward you will be getting from the limited weapon will be much more than any standard weapon or F2P weapon out there. And it can feel like it is trending toward more investment heavy character design. Daily keep up though is manageable, but exploration and resource farming can take a fair amount of time if you always try to keep up with everything. So I would say Wuthering Wave is strong here, but not perfect. 7 out of 10.